I'm Steven and this is Lucy. We've been coerced into talking about test-taking strategies in college.
Yeah, like we both have radically different styles of taking tests and we thought that we would share them with you, you know. You can decide which one is best for you.
I always arrive early instead of barely on time, so I can be organized and ready instead of in a panic. I try to go into the test without being distracted and I like to remain calm instead of tense and anxious. I always like to have my head in the game.
I get there just in time. Like, if the class starts at 10, you're supposed to have 10 after 10 to get there. I call that good time management.
Huh?
Sometimes I draw a total blank on a question and, I'm sure I know it. I consider a lapse of memory as perfectly normal. I don't let it throw me into a panic. If I draw a blank on answering a question, I just mark it and leave it for a while so I can return to it later.
Dude, just put down what comes into your mind first. They say that is always the best way to answer test questions. You can't get all of them right.
Make certain that I really understand the test directions before trying to solve any problems or answer any questions.
Sometimes, I get the instructions wrong. I can always argue about it later. Sometimes the teacher caves in and I get partial credit.
I plan on how many questions I have, and how much time I have to answer all the questions with always leave some time to spare. I always look over the entire test and divide up the available time based on the number and type of questions I see. I'm also careful not to mismanage my time, or I may find myself running out of time to answer all the questions.
Just start answering questions. If you run out of time, the test was too long in the first place, you know?
I try to read each question carefully and completely before writing my answer. I eliminate the totally stupid answers first. Then I eliminate the questions that are not totally right. I reread the question if I am confused. That usually works for me.
First impressions. The question should be easy to answer in the first place. Most everyone agrees with that. They're not supposed to trick you with a crazy question. I think it's against some rule.
Ask your instructor for help as a test question is unclear or confusing to you. The instructor will probably want to clear up the misunderstanding for everybody if the question really is misleading or confusing.
I hate it when some brainiac always asks the teacher to explain questions. They are just trying to be difficult and act smart. Take the test, dude.
Be careful not to give any impression of cheating. That's an automatic F.
Yay, they got to prove you were cheating. I like to print the answers on my water bottle. They always miss that.
Don't be distracted about other students finishing before you do. Take your time, don't panic, and you will do much better on the test. It's not a race, it's a test.
That's so totally wrong, dude. It is about getting through with the test as quick as possible. Everybody, does it.
If you have any time left over, edit, check and proofread your answers. Use all the time available to eliminate careless errors and to improve your answers as much as possible. Don't overdo it though.
I vote, get the hell out there before you change an answer.
So, Lucy, what did you make on the last test?
I totally aced it. With a high C. What did you make, Steven?
I made a high B. I can do better if I don't try to cram before the test next time.
Gee, Steven, a C is passing. Why waste your time? I say it's all about time management and having more time to party.
Yes, sorry, Lucy. I think it's about doing your best and keeping a good GPA. I've got to get into graduate school.
Whatever. Dude. You're wasting your time and missing some of the good stuff to do at college. So, who do you think is right?
Oh well, whatever.